I didn't mean to cook Cher, but apparently I cooked Cher. Nissan. That was a Xeon. Oh, great. It's Crossfire levels of translation. Now, I don't know if the second mission will be in this first one or not. It probably will be, though, so if it is after this story bit, the video will cut off. Just so it's not too long. Also, just notice that it said Xeon Zakus, not Xeon Zakus, not Xeon Zakus. Whatever. They're not currently being torn to shreds. Yeah, I thought this would be the case. Oh, they changed the missiles. Alright, so now we can pick what we want to bring. Basically, we get to take a ship or two. Some games limit you to 1, others limit you to 2. I think we'll be exclusively using 1 ship because of if we bring 2, it becomes a lot of micromanagement and kind of boring. So with these missiles, they can move and they can explode in a turn, but they can't move and then explode. So you want to try to not stand next to them if you can. If they explode, they do 7,500 damage, and usually that's a 1-hit kill. And we apparently can't lose Amuro or the white base. You can tell from that, like, warning signal. Yeah, we have to destroy all missiles, and we have to have Amuro destroy at least 3. So, to destroy at least 3 with Amuro, also, this ship is, like, the lightest moving thing I've ever goddamn seen. It's amazing. I guess everything moves better in this one. So the trick with taking them out is you use your... Oh, no, it's not... That's the capture radius, not the actual movement radius. Where the ship actually is that spot in the middle. It's multiple spots wide, but the one in the middle is exactly where it can move. Can we hit anything? Just barely outside of it. They did that on purpose, I'm sure of it. And yeah, nothing useful there. Though apparently anti-air guns are laser weapons in this. That's nice. I like that. Dodais and stuff work exactly like you'd think. You can speed up slower mobile suits with them. So you can sortie, and then in this one you can attack after you leave the ship, but in the earlier games you weren't able to do that. So what we want to do is we want to soften the enemy up. And apparently there's no animation for it in this one, which kind of sucks. And then we have Amuro come in and finish him off. Oh, he doesn't have the Gundam hammer in this one. In the previous game, in this one, you could throw Gundam flail at them. It was great. And yes, I would do that just for the joke. Oh. Okay, that's cool. So if we use a unit enough in this in the actual battle, like unit we don't have, we get a copy of it by the end of the battle. Which is cool. In the other games, there was never a reason to use your pilots, except for to get challenges, because all they were doing is sucking experience and money out from you, because you could do more damage and get more points. But yeah, after Amuro gets the 3 kills, we'll have him fall back, and we'll kill the rest so we can get the experience. Because us getting better units is more important than them getting kills, unless you really want the mobile suit, which I guess getting a Gundam might be worth it. We probably won't be using Ryu just because the core booster is not very good. It has a very low dodge chance and very low HP, so you generally don't use it. Also, apparently you can turn ships and move in this one, which is cool as well. In the other one, to move or to turn your ship was a entirely separate action. So like in one turn you'd have to turn the ship, and then the next turn you could move. Also, there's a group attack button. I just didn't see it at the time. But yeah, apparently the white base has 3 bays instead of 2, which is cool. Or 1 in our case. And yeah, we can't hit them. Awesome. I can't show it to you, but basically that's a giant-ass cannon in their chest. I like the Tempest Gundam, even if I won't use it. And we don't want to get the kill, we just want to get it close. And yeah, we can't use a Dodai in space. That makes sense. Can we use one of these things? We can. We don't need them, though. Oh, and if you're wondering, there's some units that are space only, some that are ground only. You want to be careful with those, and you don't want to bring a ground unit into space because you won't be able to use it. You don't want to bring a space unit onto the ground because you won't be able to use it. Those some units can be used on the ground or in space, but they're not very good. Like, I think the standard Dom can be used in space, but you can only move 1 space. And then the Rick Dom can be used on the ground, but you can only move 1 space, and half your weapons are unavailable. Also, what 2 units didn't we use? I know Amuro was one of them. I thought we moved everyone else. Yeah, there's a turn around thing. But then we can also move separately at the same time? That's just odd. Also, am I missing someone? No, but these are all the guys we have. And yeah, Amuro got all the kills, so... He just had to get 3 kills for the mission. I'm wondering if we go and melee one of them if they're playing animation. That is a no. So, with certain units in squads and master units, you can chain up abilities to do multiple together, which can actually ensure you kill somebody in one turn. You just have to get into this blue radius, the darker blue radius. So, like, say if we chain this one... Oh, we can't do it here, never mind. Oh, because the missile wasn't in the radius, my bad. Like, say we go here, and we use this one. Oh. I'll show you when we actually get to enemy mobile suits. I just don't think we can do it now, or I'm doing something wrong. But we'll get to it, it's fine. Oops. We'll melee you as well. You're also not running out of energy very quick, which is nice. It's one of the downsides to the Phoenix is the energy usage is pretty high. But yeah, you in this one you only get 3 steps apparently. In Spirits you get an unlimited amount, and I think in War you got like 9 or something ridiculous like that. In the more recent ones they set it to 3, so I was just wondering what it was there. Or what it is here. If I remember the stage correctly, Char is going to pop up near the end of it, right around, well, a little bit higher up than here. The stage will expand. So I want to get everyone in position to take him out in a turn or 2. We want to leave one of them alive before we take out their Musai, so we can capture some Zakus. They're only Zaku 1s, though. And who do we have left that we haven't moved yet? Oh, I know who it is. It's our 2 Dodais. Yeah, because we can't use them. Or our Dodai and our other one that we haven't been moving. So it's not ending the turn automatically when it's over. Which is fine, like, nothing wrong with that. That's just our beam rifle. I'm assuming that's just a standard beam rifle, but I'll check it out later when we get the chance. Oh, and if you move back into your ship and stay there for a turn, you regenerate all of your HP and all of your energy. So if you run out of energy, you just go back to the ship and then the next turn come out. Because we did the challenge, we got all the we got the second part to the battle. There's 3 parts per battle. This one's probably going to be Amuro defeats Char, which will do the exact same thing we did before. Yeah. If that sounds familiar, that's because Full Frontal Male Nudity also said the exact same thing in the beginning of Unicorn. And that's what I'm always quoting when I go Tembaroka. Huh. If you succeed in downing the enemy leader, you'll be able to capture this mystery unit's good hunting. What does that mean? Though the enemy leader is that one, so we'll kill him. But yeah, they have a Zaku. They have 2 Zaku 2s and a Char Zaku 2, which it does have the kick in this one. But yeah, see this Musai here? It has 2 Zaku 2s in its base? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay, never mind. It's not what I thought it was. Okay, I was going to say the 2 that were on the stage are the 2 in its base, but we'll have to check that. But usually this has 3 squads of Zakus in it, and you can... they eject when you get near the ship, and if you shoot down the ship without killing them, you can capture it. But see this targeter in the center that's glowing? If you target there with an attack, you'll do a pinpoint attack, and you'll do extra damage to the enemy. So we're going to let them come to us, just because that makes it easier for us to jump on them. And we're going to bait Amuro, or we're going to bait them with Amuro a little bit. I do like how they can move and attack in the same turn in this one, though. Ooh, and that's also a really good chance to hit. Ships generally do a ton of damage. Ready the main guns! Damn it, you missed a 76% chance. I wasn't expecting that to hit anyway, to be honest. They generally never do actually hit. Like, ship captains for me are always like the lowest level things ever. And... ooh, but we can go with this one. Though we don't get Xena and Teagle in this one, which kind of sucks. Oh. Alright, we're switching her. She's one of those, oh, I don't want to do this characters. Which is fine with the... I'm fine with the trope, but after they've killed like 30 people, it just gets annoying. Marion Welsh in Gihren's Greed will have like murdered entire colonies, and then she'll still be like, but do we have to fight? It's really like... it just bothers me. But yeah, that's its main gun. I love those. But we'll get to capture some Zaku ones, I think. I'm not exactly sure how this works. We're going to do it with this one, though, because I want the experience. He's using his bazooka, because all Zaku ones carry bazookas in this game. Oh, no, he's using the machine gun. We'll be using that attack very frequently, so... warning you now. But yeah, I guess they buffed machine guns by giving them a better range. But yeah, now we can capture those. And our guy is level 3 now. Because apparently he started at level 2. Generally, I used to put everything into attack. And, you know, since we're using so little energy in this battle, I think we're going to do it. So, it didn't tell us what that ability did, but he got Space Combat Adept. So I'm assuming he gets better in Space Combat. So... one thing you could do is you can check the attack range on enemy units. Sway. Oh, that's cool. He has an ability to make him dodge for a turn. Oh, you can't move the... oh, yeah, you can move the camera. Never mind. I was about to say you can't move the camera while looking at it. Makes it a lot less efficient, but you can, so never mind. So we want to move here to hopefully avoid... yeah. So we can hit him. He can't hit us. And yeah, we're gonna let Amuro get the kill. I don't know. I don't think we have to, but it just works. Can we use Ryu? We can. Because I don't care if Ryu dies, and he's gonna take a shit ton of damage from this. Yeah, they just pull weapons out of their ass. You get used to it. Oh, nice. I really hope they buffed, like, small craft, too. Because before, the size just gave them a 10% evasion chance, which is nothing for most characters. Or, against most characters. So, using, like, core boosters and shit, like, you could only get the final hit with them, or they would get shot down immediately. Oh, and I haven't mentioned it yet, but if any of our suits get destroyed, it's permadeath, so they're just dead. And if any pilots for us get shot down, we're not going to use them anymore. Because permadeath. It's usually the rules I go with, but I very rarely, unless I really fuck up, get anyone shot down, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so I want to test something. We're going to shoot this guy down, and then we're going to check in their Musi to see if one of their units disappears. Because if it did, that means that the units in the Musi are these two, and then we're gonna let this one live. We're not gonna kill Char yet, and we're gonna go take down the Musi, so we can capture a Zaku 2 at the same time. We'll use both the Zaku 1s and the Zaku 2, but we want to capture as many as we can. I like what they did with the Tempest gun or the Tornado Gundam. I always called it the Tempest Gundam before. Like, it looks really good now. Holy shit. Oh yeah, and then we want to go check. Nope. Entirely separate entities. We're all good there then. I was hoping we could, you know, both shoot them down and capture at the same... Shoot at them and capture. But yeah, we can do a support hit from the light base with the missile barrage. Should be cool. We might shoot them down, we might not, but oh well. Oh, and I'm not worrying about getting the I'm not worrying about getting the Gundam in this battle because Rumble Rawl's coming up, and that one's always like throw hordes of tanks and helicopters at the enemy. And tanks and helicopters generally don't give you very much energy or experience. So I don't mind killing people with Amuro. Oh, and you'll notice we got overkill by about 10%. That means we get 10% more points for the kill. Or 10.2. Which was only 120, so capturing them actually makes us more money. But we don't want to shoot down Char yet till we take out the Zaku. Or till we take out the Musi. The Zaku. And the reason for that is we want to capture the Zakus, the Zaku 2s, but the battle will end if we kill Char and then we take out the Musi, all the enemies will be dead. So we don't want that. Okay, so before, the downside to the Musi is it couldn't attack in these spots right here, like one out from the front of their ship, but I guess they changed that in this one. Is it this one that I can look at it? Yeah. Alright, so it can't attack next to itself, but you don't want to attack straight in front of it then. But we can line them up to get used to that. Finalize. That's, I would have put confirm there instead of finalize, because the button does mean the same thing. Oh, and we can disperse... Yeah, so that's how you capture. You just click capture and it captures, and you have a certain number of bays. Or you might not have a certain number of bays, I don't know. But we can disperse particles, which is nice. In other games, the Caliverse wasn't allowed to, that's why I don't think about that. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. And, yeah. Before you had to, like, maximize which units you wanted to capture and which ones you'd let fall apart, or you would leave on the battlefield kind of thing. But now you have an unlimited amount, so it doesn't matter. Evade. Usually this isn't much of a chance with Char, but we can always have Ryu retreat back and heal if he gets hit. Yeah. Oh, and if you do defensive support, an enemy or an ally will come in and block them, but they have horrible dodge chance. So I generally avoid it as much as I can unless I really need to do it. Also, Falmer? Is that the name of the ship, or... Yeah. We don't want to let her get shot down since she's the leader of the squad. Shit. We don't want to hit those guys because we're going to capture them. Oh, there's also defend, but I'm pretty sure you guys can figure out what that one does. I would avoid taking... if you defend, you don't get the extra dodge bonus. But you don't take as much damage, so it's up to you whether you do it or not. But I don't usually take it. Can you attack? You cannot. Can you attack in this way? Like, say, with the Mega Particle Cannon. You cannot do that either. Alright. So, yeah, you wouldn't be much use to us anyway, so you're just going to retreat back. You guys are going to retreat back into the Caliverse to heal a little bit. Amuro, you're going to completely ignore the enemy. Though, actually, this might be a better idea. So he can heal too a little bit. Alright, so what we're going to do is next turn... They'll be able to hit the ship, but they won't be able to shoot it down. So next turn, what we're going to do is we're going to move up as far as we can. Then we'll have everyone eject around here and get pinpoint attacks on the Musai. We won't be able to chain attacks, which kind of sucks. But we'll be able to do quite a bit of damage. Bombardment? Or, yeah, we're just gonna use the Mega Particle Cannon, I don't care. You can't pinpoint with ships, so just hit the enemy, it doesn't really matter. I'll test it out later, but I really hope in this game that you capture the units that are left on the stage after the battle's over. But that hasn't been the case in the previous one, so I'm not gonna test it just yet. I'll test it in my own time when I'm grinding. Because you can redo stages to get training and experience and capture shit. But yeah, since we just brought them in this turn, we can't resort to them. But if we brought them in last turn, which I don't think we did with anyone, you can. Remember that this helps us with every attack. So by spreading particles, we just basically gave ourselves some extra dodge without helping the Musai at all. Which, we will probably kill him if we did hit him, so we're just gonna avoid it. Yeah, this is a Zaku machine gun, nothing big. Yeah, as long as they don't want to move, that's fine, because that just gives us a better position to move forward. Because they could block our space if we let them. Nope, we don't want to attack. We're going to finalize, we're going to sortie. We're going to move you out to here. You're going to use your big-ass laser cannon. One too far to the right. Big-ass laser cannon. Yeah. They don't tell you this in the previous game, you just kind of have to figure it out. But this is basically a free critical. And yeah, we've seen this attack before, but I want to see if Pinpoint does anything different in the animation. Alright, so yeah, the Falmer is definitely the ship. Just checking. And yeah, now his tension's super high, so we could get a free, like, super critical if we wanted. Yeah, so now we have all the Zakus. And so now we can move Amuro out to go here, to do a Beam Saber, to get some support from the white base. And Char's gonna kick us. No, I cut off his last line a little bit. My bad. I was hoping the white base would miss and we'd get to see the kick, but we'll do that later. We'll definitely get Char. But yay, we won! But yeah, as I said, later we'll do the Rumble Realm mission and we'll get the Gundam that way. I'm not really worried about it at this point. I actually think the Rumble Realm mission's next. Which, since we start with such good mobile suits, it's fine, but in the other games, like, you had to wait a little while before you did it, because there's a lot of planes. Which could get really rough. And our ship captain got second. I've never seen that before. Ace pilots, though, or ace points allow you to do extra stats and get extra abilities. Psycho control system. It's not bad. Okay, so literally every new scene it pops up, you can't take a screenshot now. I'm not clicking that button. I'm not. Oh, okay, so for that first one we got that. Which is cool. So now we can go to organization. Manage units? Or where was capture? Oh, organized capture. Right, I'm dumb. So you either have the choice whether you capture them all, you sell them all, you capture a single one, or you dismantle them all. We're gonna grab the 2 Zaku 2s and one of the Zaku 1s, and then we'll dismantle this guy. Because you get some money, and you get more money for selling it than you do for destroying it most of the time, so capturing them does have some use, but we're gonna have so much money at one point that it's not gonna matter anymore. But yeah, we can't produce those now, even though we captured them. So we gotta develop them into something else, and then we can produce those. So if we downgrade the Zaku 2 into a Zaku 1, we'll be able to build Zaku 1s. Or if we upgrade this into a Zaku 2, we'll be able to produce Zaku 2s. It actually tells you in this one, which is nice. And also, for some reason, we can turn it into a Federation Mantis bomber. I don't know. And as far as managed units design, no, we don't have any. Also, when you get it to a certain level, you can trade them in for different suits. Yeah, above level 2. So we could trade in for level 1 Zuda, a gun tank, a Zaku R1A. Those are space only, though. And a Zaku F2, even though that does not look like an F2 at all. Looks like a normal Zaku J. But yeah, we don't want to do that because the Proto Phoenix turns into the Phoenix. And the Phoenix is so much better. It has bits and everything. Yeah, we need one more level, though. But, folks, that was the end of that. If you liked the episode, you should like. We can create custom characters, so if you guys want a custom character, tell me now. I will pick the first 4, and since we're allowed 20, I guess the first 20, I will shuffle them at random. Who knows? I totally forgot about that. But anyway, folks, good night. If you want more like it, more will be out tomorrow, because I'm aiming for daily videos at this point. Good night. Ah, fuck.